Hey guys, it's Nikki here, and this is an awesome one because I never done this before, but it's 3 combined speed paints into one video. Can you believe it? Wow! So, if you've seen my Q&A video, you will know that I have passed 1,000 followers on Twitter and 400 here on YouTube, which both have already clearly passed, and as thanks, I held a giveaway contest where basically I would pick 3 people and I would draw or design their own Gemsonas. And if you don't know what Gemsona is, it's basically based on Steven Universe where you create your own gem, like Crystal Gem, Homeworld Gem. You basically create your own. And this is the first of the 3, which is made by at Phoenix GG2. All the winners here are from Twitter, so I'll link all of them down below, and also the finished pictures of all 3 of them. So for this first one, she created hers on the Steven Universe Gemsona Maker, and if you don't know what that is as well, this is where it's like a dress-up kind of game. I wouldn't say game, like design, where basically it gives you all the tools you need to get some ideas out to create your own Gemsona, basically. So it has like everything you need. It has like hair, colors, eyes, costumes, basically what you need to create like a base for your own Gemsona character. So for hers, she chose the gemstone Andesine. I don't know how to particularly pronounce this, so if you guys know, please tell me so I wouldn't act like a fool trying to say Andesine or Andesine. I don't know how to pronounce it. So for this one, I was actually very surprised by this because I was trying to keep true to the picture, and the way her Gemsona looked was like her eyes were slanted, so it made her look like kind of sexy like, and it showed a bit of cleavage there in the costume. So I thought I had to give her a pose like playful like. She's like, "Oh, you talking to me, hey there, bud?" Also, if you're questioning why she has 3 gems on her, I asked about the same question as well. I was like, is she a fusion of some type? I was really confused, but Phoenix gave the A-OK saying, "Oh, I just put them there for decoration." So I decided to put the gemstone on her chest. Cause like why not? And it looks like she's touching it, like she's about to pull out a weapon. So that was really cool too. I used all the colors from the base that she gave me, and I used pen and ink tool and a brush. The crayon brush and airbrush to give like the highlights in her hair. Cause if I use a pen tool, basically it'll look flat if I use a pen tool. So I thought using the airbrush or crayon technique will look really cool, and I particularly really like this one because of how sexy she looks basically, and like the pose is really good. I also really like the colors because like reds and pinks are like right up my alley with this, and I just really quite like this a lot. I think that's all I'm gonna say here, but don't worry, you'll see me again in the next part of this video where I design Moonstone, so I'll see you there.
You do it for him, and you would do it again. You do it for her, that is to say, you'll do it for him. You do it for him, and you would do it again. You do it for her, that is to say, you'll do it for him.
second winner of this is by Odd Yum Yum Rocks, and her gemstone was Moonstone. So for this one, she sent me the actual gemstone, and I was like, yes, I get to design it. And with every gemstone, I research onto each gemstone, because I was wondering, like, oh, so because like in this particular moonstone is a stone used for healing or for meditation. So I thought it would be really cool if I make her like kind of like sapphire, like a healer, like a priestess healer type, you know. And she also, Odd Yum Yum Rocks, wanted her to be a crystal gem, so I added the star in there because if you're a crystal gem, you incorporate the star in your outfit, which I always thought that was always a fun detail to add. And this particular piece, I mean, all the pieces here I really, really like, but this one was my particular favorite because of how well designed she looks. I was pretty proud of this, despite the minor hiccups along the way. Like, I keep selecting the wrong colors. Well, not wrong colors. The liner especially. Like, it was a long process to do. But anywho, this was really, really cool because I actually used the real colors from the gemstone to incorporate into her. So I gave her like the white hair and the blue skin and like the blues and greens and purples to match the gemstone. And I thought to place the gemstone on her stomach, because make her like a mix of rose quartz and sapphire to make her like regal, motherly type goddess-like. She is very goddess-like. And with this one, just took a lot of experimenting, because I was like mixing colors, I was adding translucency kind of thing, and you'll see in a couple of minutes. Because like I didn't record the background, but it was just basically just a blue background, and I added the moon behind her, because you know, the moonstone kind of thing. Yay! And for this one, I turned off the line art layer, and I was like, whoa, this actually looks really cool without the line art, because I go by layers, you know. Of course, you go background, sketch, line art, and then colors. And when I turned the line art layer, I was like, whoa. Dang, she looks really cool without it. So I filled in the space where I needed, and she turned out really awesome. I really like how she looks, and the person who gave me this, she was totally rocked. She was like, yes, I love it. This looks so cool. And I'm pretty proud of this one so far. I just really like designing gemsonas in particular, because I always base off the gems. Like, the first thing I do, I base off what the gemstone meaning is. Like, for example, Ruby is like the birth month of July kind of thing, so she will be like a hothead, for example. And the second phase I would do, I base it off the person. So for example, let's say I use my gemstone is Ruby as well, but I can't base her off of me and Mabel, you know, Mabel Papaya from Gravity Falls, because I want her to be a fun character. So it's really fun to put in a design phase and incorporate elements of both the creator and the gemstone. So that's a little trivia fact for you. If you want to create a character, look for inspiration, either from the reference or from yourself. So I'll leave you guys here to this awesome music I picked up for you, and I'll see you in the next speed paint after this one. So I'll see you there. So the last and final winner of this was Blue and Gay, and her gemstone was Bloodstone. Man, what a gem name like that could be, right? So for this one too, she gave me the picture of the gemstone, but she also gave me more details. She basically wanted her to be a warrior edgy style look to her. I was like, oh dang, yes, I will love this. I'm gonna love this because her design was heavily influenced by Jasper and Amethyst, like a little mix of both. But I just put in my own style there as well about try to think what kind of character she is, basically. And most of the colors are from the gemstone itself, but I added a bit more of mine, so I'll contrast the, the moody type red. That's the color I would chose from it. And I decided to put the gemstone on her hip to represent like a gun holster, so that way when she's like in combat, she'll pull the weapon out, kind of like a gun, and swirl the scythe around. And this is the only gemstone, gemstone. That's a really weird way to say it. Gemsona that has a weapon on her. Both Anisai and Moonstone does not appear to have a weapon because I thought it doesn't really fit their character wise. I would think so. And I decided to use a scythe because I thought it would look really cool because it represents like the jagged lines in her hair. Same way the scythe does, it's like curved and edged in a way, so I thought that would look really cool, and also for a character. Unfortunately for this, I didn't get the chance to record all of it because some of the files got corrupted, so I'm really sorry about that. But all in all, it turned out really well done. I like the color here as well because of the reds, because my favorite color is red, of course. And decided to copy you know how like Jasper has, she has like the stripes, I would say birthmarks kind of way on her face and her arms. So I decided to use that too, but to create more clouded like as you can see in the gemstone there, because most of the gemstones has like a clouded look texture to it on the gemstone because of the chemicals, of course, and years of evolution to change it to that particular color and shape. Overall, I want to say thank you for the winners for letting me have the artistic liberty to draw and design most of these. I had so much fun. In fact, I would love to do future speed paints, traditional and digital, of designing gemstones like other people's or even mine, because this is just so much fun to do. I love designing and using the creative process to turn her back to life, basically give this character life and feel and a sense of coolness too. So I'll leave you guys with that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'm sorry that this wasn't a Friday video. I tried uploading it, but unfortunately Movie Maker's been giving his problems lately. But I think that'll be it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you later. Bye!
What a beautiful place to build a colony. I wish I could have seen more of this planet.
There's still time.